Hi, my name is George and welcome to another practice. Today we're going to do a 30-minute full body weight workout at home with no equipment. This is going to be a fun yet challenging practice. We're going to move slow but with a lot of control. All you need for today's practice is just a mat, your body, your breath, and whenever you're ready, let's begin. All right, let's begin first by warming up our wrists. So find yourself into a tabletop position. The shoulders are above the wrists, the hips are above the knees, and stay on your toes, move back, move forward, stretch out the wrists, and repeat for 3 more times. This way we're going to warm up our wrists so they're ready for the practice ahead. All right, stay here. Now do some circles around the wrists. Switch sides. All right, now the fingers are pointing towards the knees. And lean back. Before we put any weight on our wrists, we want to make sure that they're warmed up so we don't get any injury, because we want to prevent injury, right? All right, let's find ourselves in a plank. All right, tuck your tailbone, engage the core, create as much space from the mat to your chest, and to do that, you want to push your back towards the sky, towards the ceiling, and round your chest. All right, so once you're here, let's find ourselves in downward dog. Stretch out the calves a bit, the backs of the legs. Just trying to feel what feels really good in your body. All right. All right, now find ourselves in a more static position here. The function of the downward dog, the position that we are in right now, is to lengthen your back and not worry too much about whether your heels are touching the ground or not. So to do that, you can simply bend your legs a little bit and make sure that your back is more straight. All right? So breathe here. Shift forward. The big toes are touching. Side plank on the left side. Reach your right arm up. Move your hips a little bit up and forward. Imagine you're holding a bowl above your head. And breathe. Lift up your right leg. Move it towards the right armpit. Look down next to your left foot and slowly, with control, step your right foot there. Lizard lunge. Move around a bit here. See what feels good. Maybe bounce a bit as well. We are stretching out our quads, our hips, our legs here. So this is a really nice pose, especially if you sit a lot. Maybe if you want, you can go down onto your forearms if that feels good. Or if that's too much, just stay on your hands for now. All right. Set your left knee down. Reach with your right arm, reach the foot, and grab it and move it towards yourself. So this way you are stretching out the quad, the left quad. Release. Find yourself in a lizard lunge again. Lift your left foot up, straight. And now we're going to find ourselves back into a plank. Big toes are touching again. Side plank on the right. Lift your hips up. Imagine you're holding a ball with your left hand. Move your hips a bit forward and up. Really engage your body, everything. So the core. And if you're shaking, or if this feels intense, just make sure you breathe through it. Right? You're strong. You can do it. Lift your left leg up. Hold it here. Move it towards your left armpit. Slowly set it next to your right arm. All right, lizard lunge on the left side. Move around here a bit. Stretch out. Give some more space to the hip, to the glutes. Imagine you're a lizard. This feels really nice. Maybe bounce a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, set your right foot down. Reach with your left hand. Grab the foot. Pull the foot towards you so you stretch out the right quad. All right. All right, let's find ourselves back into a plank. We're going to shift forward and do a chaturanga, a push-up. So hold it here. Elbows are almost touching the ribs. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up. Downward facing dog. All right, so we have our first push-up of the day. Feels good. Warming up here a bit. All right. Now we're going to shift forward to a plank. We're going to lift our right leg up for a free-legged dog. Hold it here. On your exhale, shift forward. Bring your right knee to the chest. Flex your foot and step it between your hands. And find yourself in a crescent lunge. So the left knee is lifted up from the ground. There's a 90-degree angle here. Lift your arms up and hold it here. Remember, the most important thing is your breath and the control of your body. So we're not necessarily looking for reps. We're not necessarily looking for, weights, but what we want is we want to have such a good control of our body that we feel really stable. All right, now we're going to shift forward into a warrior 3. So we are on our right foot. The left one is straight. You're almost creating a letter T. So this is a great pose for strengthening the small muscles all over the body. Rise up. Have your left foot in front of you. Balance here. Straighten it as much as possible. So this is the maximum that I can go to. But if you can go more, try. Now we're going to squat on our right foot. Land here, and then the left foot is straight. The right foot is hovering above the ground. Reach your left foot. On an inhale, reach. Exhale. Reach. Exhale. Reach one more time. Exhale. All right, now rock forward. Place your right foot on the ground. Keep the left foot hovering. And now what we want to achieve is we want to shift forward onto our right foot and then stand up without using our hands. So try. This is really hard. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but let's give it a try. There we go. Find yourself in a warrior 3 again. Deep breath in. Land your left foot in the back of your mat. Spider lunge to the left. This is a really nice position right here. Set your hips down. Move your left leg over your right. So ideally your knees are one above the other, okay? And then once you're in this position right here, straighten your back, and then we move forward, and we're going to stretch out the back of the right foot here a bit. Release. Find yourself in the spider lunge. Shift to the right foot. Plant your hands down for a three-legged plank. The right foot is lifted up. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up. Land your right foot down. Hold it here. All right, as we move into downward dog. Oh, this feels so good, doesn't it? Let's take one more breath in. And on an inhale, we're going to raise our left leg up and back. Three-legged dog. On your next exhale, shift forward, left knee to nose. Flex your foot and step it between your hands. Crescent lunge. Remember, control, steady. If you fall out of it, or if you feel like you're creating heat in your body, that's exactly what we want. So just breathe more deeply through your nose. All right, get ready. Don't move. I'm just gonna move, sustain the frame. Shift forward on your left foot. Warrior 3. Right leg is straight. And you're creating a letter T. Left leg is straight. Lower your hip down. And breathe. Now rise up. Right leg forward. Straighten it. Pistol squat on the left foot. With control. Alright. Right leg up to the sky. The left leg is hovering above the ground. Reach. Exhale. Reach. Exhale. Reach your right foot. Exhale. All right, rock forward. Land your left foot. And now the goal is to get up without the hands again. So try, see if you can do it. I don't know if I'll do it a second time again, but this is another foot, so let's give it a try. Shift forward. Oops. So shift forward and then rise up. Okay, that was much easier. And downward facing dog. Warrior 3. All right. Now slowly bend your left leg. Land the right down, foot down, and spider lunge on the right. Shift forward, frame your left foot, plank with the left leg lifted, shift forward, chaturanga, hold it here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up, land your left foot. All right, second push-up of the class, I think. Let's do one more. Move forward. Push up. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1. Now listen. Untuck your feet. And now straighten your arms for an upward facing dog. So the only thing that is touching the ground right now is the tops of your feet and your hands. So the part where you have the quads and the knees, that's all lifted. So this is a really nice back bend. And all right. Now shift forward, chaturanga. Push up. We're still on tops of the feet. Downward facing dog. And the last moments you release and find yourself in a downward facing dog. Towards the end of the practice, the backs of my legs have opened up a bit, so I have now landed my heels on the mat, but I'm shaking all over the place. Lift your heels, shift forward, plank. Set your knees down. Bend your legs. Move forward for an upward facing dog again. Engage your glutes. Chaturanga, push up, downward facing dog. Now, walk your feet up or float. We're gonna meet in Malasana, Yogi squat. All right, I'm going to face the camera so you guys can see me better. All right, Let's chill in the squat for a bit. So, yeah, body weight exercises at home with no equipment. Feels good? And we're going to finish up the practice now with some bends, some stretches. So we're almost done. We have just a couple of more stretches left. Let's just sit here in a squat for a bit so we give some space for the ankles, for the back. Just a really natural position and it feels really good. So, all right, let's set the hips down. Now we're going to do a seated forward fold. So straighten out your legs, reach your hands up, and now bend forward. Grab your feet if you can. If you cannot grab your feet, then what you can do is you can bend your legs, grab your feet, and then slowly start moving your hips back until you feel a stretching sensation. And when you feel it, that's where you should stay. So don't think that you need to touch the feet with your legs straight. If you can't do it, that's okay. Just bend your feet, bend your legs, grab the feet, and stay wherever you feel the sensation. I'm a little bit more opened up right now, so I can touch my heels. And then what you want to do is you want to you want to tuck your chin to the chest and really curl into a ball. This way you're stretching out the whole fascia line in the back. It just feels really, really good. So let's stay here for a bit. Alright, release. Now let's do a butterfly pose. So we're just gonna grab our feet and move forward. Release. Now we're going to do a counter stretch. So your feet are slightly wider than your hips. Hands are behind you facing the front. And lift your hips for a bridge pose. This is a little counter stretch for our deltoids, shoulders, after all that plank and push-ups and all that good stuff. So now shift your hips forward. Don't move your hands. Land your hips near your feet. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out and slightly bend your arms. Maybe tuck your chin to the chest. Alright, release to your back. Happy baby. Grab the feet on the outside. Maybe straighten one leg. Straighten the other leg. Maybe both feet. And then optionally, if you feel like it, let's do this is called a wheel. So we're going to lift your like this and wheel if you can do it. Release. And now let's find our way into a Shavasana. Relax everything. Relax your feet, your arms. Let go of the breathing. Just breathe naturally through the nose. This is a well-deserved Shavasana because you took the time to invest into yourself. Unlike others, you do not neglect your health. And you and I, we both understand that we only have one body and one mind. So it's up to us how we take care of it. And in my opinion, the better you take care of your body and your mind, the higher the quality of your life. If you feel good in your own body, if you don't have any pain, if you take the time to declutter your mind, study yourself, you're going to be forever grateful for it. So, I'm really happy for you that you took the time to practice today, to invest into yourself. And I urge you to come practice with me every single day. Every single morning. You wake up and you do half an hour, 40 minutes, maybe sometimes an hour. If you feel like it, you do a practice with me. You don't need anything. There's no excuses. You just need half an hour. That's it. Just your body moving through different shapes and poses. Focusing on breathing through the nose with control. This one little habit can change everything for you. It can make the difference between feeling good in your body and your body decaying and not functioning the way you want it to function. So I want to thank you so much for practicing with me, and I want to thank you for allowing me to share my practice with you with lots of love and gratitude. I will see you in the next one. Namaste.